Oh, hello there. Just getting my camera ready to take a holiday and get some really great photographs. Anyway, welcome to my website. If you've been here before, great to see you again. Please keep watching. Please keep telling other people about it. If it's your first visit here, always great to meet new people. Have a good look around the site. Look at all the videos we've made. Well, I've made. And watch them. If you find them useful, please like them to show they're good. And more importantly, share them with other people so they can get the benefits as well. Now, please do remember to subscribe so that you can know when we're putting more videos out, which I try and do on a fairly frequent basis. And if there's anything you want, just let me know in the comments. Anyway, I always start with some interesting little bits of tech, and today I've got this device, which is an interesting command switch. You plug it into the mains, and then you plug your master device, for example your desktop computer, into the top here, and you press other devices, such as your screen, for example, or your sound device or whatever, into the other two. And when you turn on the desktop computer through this socket, it then energizes the other two, so they automatically turn on at the same time. So saves you having to switch a load of things on, saves you a couple of sockets, and I think pretty good. Anyway, the main topic today is about mobile devices and biometrics for security purposes and convenience. So let's get down to it. Let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about using biometrics to secure your mobile devices like your phone or maybe your tablets. Okay. The good thing about biometrics is that they are uniquely you. It's something that identifies you as a characteristic or way of behaviour. So, for example, there's a fingerprint. And not even identical twins have identical fingerprints, amazingly. You can use your face. Maybe not identical twins, but we'd have to see. Or you could use voice identification, which is quite handy. It's also possible to have a watch unlock, but a bad thing there is somebody might steal your phone and your watch, in which case it stays open and that rather defeats the object. So I don't use that, although it can be quite convenient. The best thing with biometric data is it's actually stored locally on the device rather than being in the cloud, so that makes it a lot more secure than it otherwise would be. And it's really quite convenient. For example, I just turn my phone on, what's that? And there I am, straight into my phone that way. Pretty quick, pretty easy. Don't even have to think about it often, which is pretty good. So there are key advantages to mobile biometrics. One is just seen as convenience. It's very quick to unlock, and you don't have to remember passwords or postcodes or anything like that and put them in. Did I just say postcodes? I meant passwords and passcodes. Okay. Also, it gives you much greater security over passwords or pins since they're unique to you and they're generally pretty hard to replicate. Although I do remember being told of a story once where one country had real problems with ATMs and people using things, so they put in a fingerprint scanner for people to have to put their fingerprint in. So what started happening was that people were going around and chopping people's fingers and hands off when they stole the card, and they were putting the card up, they were putting the fingerprint on to try and get the money out. So, great idea, they thought. We'll check whether it's live or not. So they tested for temperature to see whether it was at blood temperature when you put the fingerprint on to stop people they thought chopping things off. So we ended up with odd thing about people going around with other people's hands stuck under here to try and keep them warm just so they could touch down on that. But I digress, that was pretty brutal as well. But they're a lot harder to replicate, and it's a lot safer for you to use biometrics on your mobile devices. Now, they're also used a lot more for getting into apps. So, for example, my banking apps, I need to separately verify my fingerprint on those, and also my password generator and my password store, I have them on that as well to make them even more secure inside the phone. But bear in mind, no security system is absolutely perfect. Biometrics are used, so if somebody steals your phone, they can't get hold of the data on there. But admittedly, if they're holding a gun to your head at the time, then you might let them in with your biometrics. But the same would apply to passwords and pins. And if somebody has stolen your phone, they're much more likely to be able to get in with a password or a pin than trying to find some sort of biometric they can bypass and get in there. So I think it's worth going for biometrics on the phone for convenience and also additional security. So I'd recommend you turn on biometrics, whether it's your face, your fingerprints, or some other characteristic, to make them a lot more secure. Hope you found that useful. I always like making useful videos for people. I've enjoyed it, so if you have, please like it, share it with other people, and remember, subscribe to our channel so you can find out when more videos are going on, and you can help us fit our target of making 150 new subscribers by the end of this month. Whichever month you're watching it in, let's get more and more people. So, thanks for watching.